Okay, it's February 14th, 2022. Let me turn this off. I don't need no music. Ooh. Alright, let me turn Shadow Steppers off. I don't need no music. This is spiritual advice. You know, older people are too goddamn dumb to take spiritual advice. So when I put this on YouTube, I'ma monitor when they ask me, like, is it for grown-ups or kids? It's for kids. Niggas don't listen. You see the title? Like I said, my name King Joseph Cyrus, Uncle Man Ra. I'm not a man to lie. Otherwise, I couldn't be KNG, or I couldn't be a pharaoh. Your life has to be built on truth. Let me tell you something. I'm an angel. I consider myself, yeah, I'm a god. I've never been to heaven. Been to hell. This is the Father God telling me to talk to you guys. It's not my testimony. Not to look up to me, worship me. It get closer to God. You see me and you don't see God, I'm not doing my job. Let me tell you something. This was 2016, the summer. I was on some bullshit, still halfway in the street, smoking hash or doing this, doing that. Just basically Californian way. This was right before I left in 2017. You know, to hit the highway, get my shit together again. Sat home too long. I was in Santa Rita. That's the county jail. 3. I put that 3 on there. That's the county jail for Alameda County, Oakland niggas. You know what I'm saying? People go to Santa Rita. Everybody been to Santa Rita. Santa Rita is a Hindu word. Let me pull out my Hindu chain, my eternal knot. So, I ain't gonna lie on Kings of the Horse. I ain't gonna have that on my neck and lie to you. So, Santa Rita is a Hindu word for Santa Claus. It means Santa Claus got your ass. It's like a demon Santa Claus. You know, what people, where they build jailhouses, courthouses, probably a war happened way back in the day. They built a courthouse there. It has a significant essence. Sometimes it's drenched in blood. Hold on. Nah, I was having grill problems. I tried to cap it off. Anyway, sit my stupid ass in there. I used to do it in the past life. This was like store clerks fucking with me on holidays. You know, I walk in places, make people happy, they miserable, and they just shoot me down, call the police. Oh, you don't think this happened to people? That's why I stayed the fuck away from people. I don't hang around regular people. I don't like their kind. It's not arrogance, but we have shapeshifters and shit. You talking about lizard people. I mean, people just changing races, all kind of weird shit. Walk up to a black man and his skin coated in white man. Look, man, you got a whole different breed out there. And they don't mean themselves any good, let alone anyone else. Look, so I'm sitting in the bad place. I call it the bad place. I don't call it jail, county jail. Hope to God you'll never go there. Watch this. And we're going to talk about time, why your time is so valuable. The United States is stupid, and the world is stupid, but they figured out that hold your motherfucking ass for your time is worth something. They had dungeons back in the day. Time, very valuable. I don't know what you do with yours. I spend mine valuably. I want to mess it off, I do it by myself. I don't have ignorant people around me. Back to the spiritual story. The story. So I'm in Santa Rita. My name, King Joseph. You're talking about vivid dreams, all this shit. Look, man, it's a biblical story, this, that, and that, and this. It coincides a little bit, but you know, I have vivid dreams. I got a good memory. I have a good imagination, but I didn't get my pharaohship and all that through dreams. Anyway, this has come along. But I read the Bible. I balance all type of books, religion. They all come back to the same thing as AGOD. So I don't think I had anybody in the cell bothering me In other words, a celly. I was in J-Cats. I was in Green. I kept running them off till I found somebody I knew. Because without, fuck that. You put me in a bad place, I'm going to do my time how I want to do my time. You just not going to throw any idiot in there with me, but be up in there disrespecting, Alameda County's finest. They'll put anybody in there. Murderer, they don't give a fuck. They don't get down first. Anyway, I remember I didn't have a celly because I was having a vivid dream. So I went to sleep, right? I was sobered up. I had to be in there about 20 days. I was on all type of crap. People know how I get down around here. I don't bother nobody when I used to do my dope. I fall asleep. So I think I had one nice dream. And then I had this dream where I was in this box. I was in this room. Now, watch this. Peep game, check play, pay attention, whatever. This is on First Dynasty AD Army record company. You know what I'm saying? This is on everything. This is on my feral shit. Some people will tell this story. I say things, all kind of phrases. It gets out there, and people try to act like they said. I don't want credit for it. But my reputation precedes itself when it comes to truth. If a liar tell you the truth, it's not going to sound the same. But if it reverts back to a man who tells the truth, you know what it is. Heard a couple of people try to tell this story. It didn't too much sound the same. I'm in this room. It's very dark. I can't see my hands. I can't see nothing. So something kick in like, holy shit. When you get high, sometimes you have dreams where you half woke and you think you dead. And you wake up walking and you drink too much water or something. You think you shot in the head. Look, don't do drugs. It's drug addicts. If you got a vivid mind, you have vivid dreams. It was like one of them. But I wasn't waking up. Sometimes you can have a nightmare. You be like, get me the fuck out of here. Couldn't see my hands. Very dark room. It was a light up there first, but I didn't know. I started burning. You have all different kind of fires. It's fire on Earth or whatever, out there in space in the universe. We do things in threes. It's three. Anyway, out in the universe, you got one thing. You got motion. You got time. If they use it wrong, aliens are stupid. They probably use their time wrong. And you have math and a couple other things. That's guaranteed. So of course, there's going to be some life out there. I start burning and shit. My soul. Not, ooh, you see a fire. I'm sitting in this room. I can't wake up. But I know what my soul is. My cop. My double. Trust me. I'm in nature. Alone telling the truth. I'm very in tune. I ain't the best. There's birds outside. Come on, man. Your job, I wouldn't say black man, white man. Your job is to establish positivity on earth if you're a man. That part. Everything else will fall in line. And people use the word positively like they use loyalty. They're goddamn liars. They couldn't drain positivity out of a total positive conductor in a power plant. I'm in this room, my soul burning. I'm like, holy crap. I might have did some terrible things on earth. I didn't deserve this. But I feel the Father. Somebody got my back in this room. Somebody trying to tell me something. I'm like, well, I ain't waking up. Where the phone at? Well, I can't show you because it don't have a light. But I took a picture of it, what it looked like, but I couldn't show you that. Matter of fact, I could. Let me see, it's getting too long. This is 9 minutes anyway. I ain't gonna bore you with that. So, I can't fly, but he took me out to cell. I was a visitor. Ma'am, look, my soul was burning. I could have been there for eternity. So above is so below. Like I say, my name is SPIRTUALL. So above, so below. If I get treated like crap down here, I know it's crap because it's above there. I'm a MF, and am I living in another dimension right now? We do it in threes. What's under the earth, you get it. What's holding the pendulum? Come on, man. It's King Joseph, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Threes. But you want to talk masonry, it's BS. 33 degrees of masonry, that's a 6. You add a 3, it's 360 degrees of masonry. Just like, don't be a total idiot, kids. They take you all the way to the 12th grade, feed you free lunch, babysit you, and say, well, pi is a circle. Wow. Took you 12 years to figure that out. Anyway, souls start burning. This place, let me show you. I got to show you. Because I'm going to try to keep it down to 12 minutes. Who wants to hear, you know what I'm saying, King Joseph go off on a rant. But this is not a rant. This is the spiritual truth. You know, like I said, I ain't be telling the story. Maybe somebody wants you to hear it. And I'm going to do it on this raggedy phone because I said I was going to do it. These aren't problems. This is clumsy people who drop their phone all the time. Okay. Booyah. Let's get it in. Let's get it in, my friend. And we going to win. If you ain't got a game, you ain't no lame. Don't keep everything the same, but spend your time right. You know, and don't be on the negative hype. And don't be a dope fan, ride a bike, buy a car. Don't spend your money on drugs. And don't spend your time trying to be a thug, because ain't no streets out there no more. And then, come on, screenshots. There we go. Alright, check this out. You seen Hellraiser or whatever. Maybe not. But see this maze? See that maze? And I kept that picture because see the top of the maze? It has no roof, right? It has no roof. But see these things, one was above, one was below. It looked like boxes, like a warehouse. This wasn't even. So, when he took me out that room, now I know me spiritually. I know what I've been through. I know what the Father has done for me. I been established Mayat. It doesn't come and go. Otherwise, you're not a king. You don't establish positivity. You don't establish Mayat. That's one of my queens. So I know after he got me out this place, this wouldn't even be a place I want to work in. But you don't hear nobody screaming, hollering. So when you take me to the top, it was like guardrails, but you didn't see no guards. Remember, there's no roof there. It's like a big old quiet warehouse, right? He not talking to me like, come on, my son. He's talking to me. He's talking to my soul. He's walking me through this. He's not saying a word, but I can feel him talking. So we fly over, or we walk on the rail, or he let me walk on the rail because I damn sure didn't see him. I'd be like, it's his toenail. So I'm like, dang, what the heck? But I knew what it was. I knew what it was. This would be just one part. This would probably be the part the good people go to. Would be no place I would want to go to. So I didn't go back to the cell that time. I woke up. I said, holy crap. And it's 13 minutes. I said, holy crap. I don't want to go back there. I got up, got some water. I was sober, probably looked out the window or something. But I wasn't totally spooked. I was probably like, man, I probably had too much coffee or something in Santa Rita, boo, boo, boo. But you know how you dream about a chick sometime? And you want to dream about the same chick and go back to sleep and you had the same dream, right? Watch this. This God only going to do this for you after he love you. You can have an advantage on earth. Nobody needs an advantage on earth. It ain't the Matrix. But if you're a spiritual, godly person, you know it's going to be a process coming forth by day, every day. So this is just a little information. So I go back to sleep. I go right back to that cell. Boom! Now I'm burning. On earth, I ain't been there a minute, but I've been places spiritually. You'd be surprised what God can do for you. You prepare yourself. Your kingdoms, you know, you can build all type of stuff. Different dimensions, maybe another dimension right now. But who knows? There's some weird folks out there. But stay positive and weird. Keep the scales balanced. That's the three. Yeah, This in the middle, something has to hold it up. I'm in that cell. I'm frying. But it's a window up there. It's dark as hell. See, when some people tell this story, they say it was somebody in there, and they will look at it. If somebody in there with you, you'd be dead, be the most terrifying thing in the world. You probably have a heart attack in that dream. But if you're a good person, that would mean you have a choice. Some people guaranteed, after they're spiritual people, they've been here. We're not going to say this is the end of times. Every era were the end of times. They had assholes in every era. People used to be smarter than us. Just think of the assholes they had. I'm in this box. I'm burning. So the Father tells me, but look, this is the part about this. Remember, none of these cells even. In this dream, I know I'm me. I know what I've done. Might have lived a couple of lives. What I'm doing now is, shit, I want to be high in my next life. That's what I do. Shit, hope I get that out the way. I'm getting better. So he tells me, look at this window. Man, look, I can't see my hands, but it's a light up there. But then again, remember, this is guaranteed hell. It ain't no goddamn light or something. No bars on the window, but you know it's people. If you climb up there, it's a walkway. You don't see no guards. I think one guard or something passed by just to make it weird. They definitely work for us. There ain't no devils watching them motherfuckers. I mean, them people, they'll let them out. So I go up to the window. Maybe I want to feel that, but you can tell it was other people. Wasn't no screaming, nothing like that. You couldn't even feel their misery, but you know they was miserable as heck, because I'm a good person. I was frying. Look, your spirit can be held in time for eternity. You would be lucky. You'll be very lucky if he just obliterated you. You'll be lucky. You got something for you worse than that, I feel sorry for you. So, I'm in the cell burning. I look up like, Jesus Christ. I'm telling myself, look, this is twice. It didn't take nothing, but would a dream last 30 seconds? But after Father worked with you, you know what I'm saying? You ask him, you feel stuck, you feel you got to go to the bathroom. You keep asking the Father to talk to you. Don't you think he's going to talk to you? What you asking him for? It must be crazy. You know, like, not Solomon. What was the priest when they like, I think it was Elijah. They're saying your name. Go sit down and listen again. The priest couldn't tell him that he was his apprenticeship for it, because it happened to him. Go sit down, and then he listened. Oh yeah, somebody called me. The Father called me. Come on. So I'm in this MF frying. You're not even dealing with all your problems. You look, man. Don't think you just gonna fly up out of here float. But one thing about these terrible people out here that they got against, they kind of, you know what I'm saying, why they act like that, they know they're going back there. That's terrible. If I knew I was going back there, man, I'll blow up the goddamn world too. You know, sometime, you know what I'm saying, messed up people can see stuff. I know where I came from. Not really, but, you know, I know where I'm going. And when God, the Father, worked with me like that, I knew on this earth I wasn't going to do no frivolous stuff. No bullshit. I never was like that anyway. But it goes down. The war don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Things has to be done. They got, you know, protocols to follow. But don't be a murderer. Murder and killer, two different stories. You go in that place, you murdering, or you turn back. That's a place you don't want to go to. You know, there's a lot of talk. Ooh. But see, if these people know who you are, like when I sit where I sit, you know, because we far west as a kid, we in California, but certain places I sit, and I know it's these type of people, if they walk by and they see me, and they can see me in a spiritual realm, I wouldn't get totally paranoid, but I know exactly what that is, and I would be insulted. You know, that's why, you know, the brother Jesus could do what he could do, because they kind of knew who he was. Jesus had brothers, but it's people. I met certain women who had very spiritual gifts. They got high or whatever for some of them, but they had very keen spiritual gifts. They're not just gonna give up. I seen one chick, I'm like, oh, I'm irritated. Somebody's way down the street. She like, whole block shut up. Seen some things in my life. We had 20 minutes. I hope you listen to the whole story. Get all them lies they tell about me. Obviously, those guys want to be me. They're bums. Those are amateurs. And the people who telling this story, you know, come on now. Come on. Knock it off. I didn't tell this story to want attention, but this story is a very important story since everybody want to lie and get clout off of it. But I'm going to tell you from the horse's mouth. Only told so many people that story. My name is King Joseph, First Dynasty AD Army. Pharaoh Cyrus on camera. I put that on my throne. Now you be good, kids. Now that spiritual work for me, I feel way better. Even though there's internet and it's gonna fly out on the internet. Make the right choice. I love you.